Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Here's Jovic. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
MP inside. He's guarded by Hero. MP against Hero. Vucevic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Hero outside. Powell sets a screen. Launches it. Hero, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Fontecchio with a screen. Wiggins for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Here's Mitchell, following the bucket by the Bulls. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around from deep. Giddey, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Counted from distance.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Mitchell's got 5.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
A deep 3 from MP. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Davion Mitchell. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Larson in at the 3. Now here's Okoro. Jones feels it out. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
For For Chicago, Herder's checked in for Okoro. Giddey comes in for Terry. And MP subbed in for Jones. Outside Giddey. MP outside. Rebound! MP buries the triple.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Powell outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Giddey finds MP. To the middle. Outside Giddey. Lets it fly. The rebound by Wiggins.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014, he's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The 3 from Mitchell, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Sinks the tray. He's got 18.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Pass to Powell. Fontecchio with a screen. Powell surveying the D. Here's Larson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. And it's Chicago with a board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And MP throws it down.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Williams. A big group substitution here for Miami. Wiseman, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Jovic comes in for Norm Powell. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Larson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Mitchell. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this one. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 11 points.
Well, you better be ready defensively early in the possession against Tyler Hero with that kind of range.
MP no good. Heat trail by 15. It's Hero on the take. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 23 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Back to Hero from outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Jaquez finds Wiseman. Hero on the wing. Drains the triple. Hero's got 8 here in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
MP getting it done for the Bulls. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Chicago Bulls.
I'll tell you one thing. They're going to keep going inside until the defense proves it can slow them down.
Shaq, why are you crying? Ooh, it's time to bring out those power rankings. Steve's gotten off to a good start this season.
Taking a look here at Chicago, the season is still young, but they're wasting no time climbing the rankings, making a statement with their early play. These guys are not messing around.
Yeah, technically, early games are just as important as those down the stretch. They're taking that seriously. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
They've got Josh Giddey, Kevin Herter out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the five out there for the Bulls. Hero on the wing. Over MP, and it's Miami with another.
Oh, he's such a solid ball handler, and that's why Tyler Hero is so difficult to contain in pick and roll.
Vucevic, a screen on Hero. The drive by MP. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Powell passes to Wiseman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Jaquez finds Hero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hero's got 21.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Bulls, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Miami, 6.5 games back. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Hero for 3. No luck on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Just 3 to shoot. And Vucevic slams it in.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and roll.
Kicks it to Hero. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Herter passes to MP. To the paint. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
We got wood. I think it's on wood.
Looking to win the run. Hero with the bucket.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so
Good
difficult
about them
to
on the
slow
floor
him
by the
down.
feet.
Out to the wing. And here's MP from
We
outside.
need to refill
Sinks
everything,
it
bro.
from distance.
I wish I could
MP's
come
got
with you.
9 points now in the second half. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Powell outside. Back to Hero. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I was
25
confused
points
why
for
you were
Tyler
taking
Hero.
out just now. Let him run around.
Pass to Buzelis. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
And folks, he's just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
And, you know, I don't even think he's thinking about records. He's out there to ball. Ever since entering the league, only a few months ago, he's been on a mission to win.
Yeah, MP is clearly amongst the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Okoro is checked in for Herter. And it's Jones in for Giddey. MP drives in. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Fontecchio. Rozier from outside. Drills it from deep. Rozier's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the...
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
Checked in for Carter. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Jovic comes in for Wiggins. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Larson. And Tyler Heroes subbed in for Mitchell. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple. Hero's got 28.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
And let's take a look at Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Powell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
Well, you got to be more disciplined when you guard Hero because he will find ways to get to the free throw line.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Here's MP. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. MP's got 44.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Powell. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
MP, the pass to Okoro. And here's MP from outside. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Hero for 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. Bulls leading by 22. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Wiseman a screen on Jones. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel...
And yes, another basket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
And MP throws it down hard.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. The free throw drops for Wiggins.
Well, you think about Wiggins, there's been no drop-off. This is a guy who won Rookie of the Year over a decade ago, and he is still a highly productive player.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jones against Powell. And there's the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. From deep, MP. Not going to go that time. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
And how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
You know, we know.
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff.
Good game, MP.